Iran blinds eyes of US and Israeli air defense systems amid raging war. Nearly half of the US and Israeli radar systems in the region destroyed or severely degraded by these strikes. US-Israel radar network struggling to function effectively as Iranian missile and drone attacks intensify. Iran threatens to launch even heavier missile strikes in the upcoming phase of the conflict as Mujtaba unleashes vengeance. Iran continues to deliver deadly blows to both the United States and Israel, escalating the intensity of attacks as the ongoing war enters a more dangerous and unpredictable phase. According to Iranian claims, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has successfully neutralized a major portion of the US-Israel radar network that supports air defense operations across the region. This assertion was made by Brigadier General Mohammad Akraminia of the Iranian Army, who highlighted what Tehran describes as a significant battlefield achievement against Western and Israeli military systems. Iran says the destruction and disruption of these radar systems has allowed its drones to penetrate enemy air defense networks more easily, increasing the effectiveness and reach of its aerial strikes. Brigadier General Mohammad Akraminia said, and I quote, "The Army's indigenous and advanced drones, relying on modern technology and updated guidance systems, have performed effectively in destroying enemy positions. The Army and IRGC are now hitting enemy targets with higher precision due to the degradation of their early warning systems." Iranian media outlets claim that approximately half of the US and Israeli radar systems deployed across the region have been destroyed in a series of Iranian strikes during the ongoing conflict. According to these reports, the radar systems that remain operational are also facing severe interference and technical disruptions, raising questions about their ability to function effectively under sustained attacks. These radar installations effectively serve as the eyes of US and Israeli air defense networks across the Middle East, constantly scanning the skies to detect incoming missiles, drones, and other aerial threats. By striking these critical systems, Iran has significantly degraded the ability of the United States and its regional allies to track and intercept incoming Iranian missiles before they reach their targets. One of the most significant reported attacks targeted a sophisticated early warning radar system at the Al-Udeid Air Base in Qatar, a key hub for US military operations in the region. According to a Wall Street Journal report, one Iranian strike damaged the powerful AN/FPS-132 radar system, potentially hindering its ability to detect long-range missile threats. Iran also reportedly targeted a TPY-2 radar system linked to a THAAD missile defense battery stationed in Jordan, a US official told the Wall Street Journal. Satellite imagery reviewed by the Wall Street Journal also revealed visible damage to 3 radar domes located at Camp Arif Jan, a major US military facility in Kuwait. In Saudi Arabia, satellite images showed thick smoke rising from a building located at a radar site at the kingdom's Prince Sultan Air Base, suggesting possible damage following an Iranian strike. As a result of these setbacks, the United States has reportedly begun transferring additional missile defense systems from Asia to the Middle East in an effort to reinforce its regional defenses. Meanwhile, IRGC Air Force Commander Hossein Majid Mousavi issued a strong warning to both the United States and Israel, signaling that Iran is prepared to further escalate its military response in the ongoing conflict. Mousavi stated that Iran will no longer launch missiles carrying warheads lighter than 1 ton, suggesting that future strikes could involve significantly more powerful and destructive payloads. Iran has also claimed that its attacks successfully hit key strategic targets, including the Haifa oil refinery and a satellite communication center in Tel Aviv. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, the brave men of the Islamic Republic of Iran's Air Force, in response to the attack on Iran's oil depots, targeted the oil refinery, gas facilities, and fuel reserves of the Zionist regime in Haifa using suicide drones. As a result of the 33rd wave of Operation True Promise 4, the Hawla Satellite Communication Center, located in southern Tel Aviv, was destroyed. This center was one of the main communication hubs linking airbases with the Zionist regime's fighter jets. The suicide drones of the IRGC's powerful aerospace force struck and destroyed the center during a special operation. Additionally, today, the base of the aggressive American military at the Huria base in the Kurdistan region was targeted with 5 missiles by the brave missile operators of the IRGC ground force. Yesterday, through the dedicated efforts of the Warriors of Islam and the operations of the Integrated Air Defense System, in addition to destroying a Hermes drone in Tehran, several cruise missiles were intercepted in the skies of Markazi province, and an advanced orbiter 4 spy drone belonging to the enemy was targeted and destroyed in the skies of Isfahan. Today, A Heron drone in the skies of Markazi province and a Heron TP drone near Tehran were tracked and destroyed by the IRGC's advanced modern defense systems, operating under the control of the Integrated Air Defense Network. Furthermore, 2 Hermes 900 drones were shot down by the air defense systems of the Army's Air Defense Force in the skies of Lorestan and Qom provinces. The battle against the criminal Americans and the child-killing Zionist regime continues until the final victory of the truth against falsehood, and the armed forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran will persist in their sacred jihad, with the support of the devoted people, until the child-killing and evil enemy is brought to its knees. A few hours ago, the 34th wave of Operation True Promise 4, on the night of the martyrdom of the Master of the Monotheists, under the sacred code Peace Be Upon Him, was launched against the bases and military and logistical centers of America and the Zionist regime using pinpoint missiles with warheads exceeding 1 ton.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.